news fash. Well, what do you know? All the top fashion news stories of this week have a female focus, starting with Victoria Beckham in the continued warm response to her recent Netflix doc, which I covered in a previous video. What do you know? A criticism has emerged. And no, it doesn't have to do with her appearance this time. In fact, in some ways it kind of does. Some people have been saying the film is indeed too commercial and self-promotional because people want to wear what she is wearing in it. Last I checked, that's called savvy marketing and an understanding of how to create compelling brand content, which Ms. Beckham has clearly done and integrated, because now on her website there is a whole section dedicated to exactly what she wears in the series. A smart move, because for anyone who wanted her crisply cuffed gray t-shirt for 150 USD, it can be yours. Donatella Versace has been named the new president of the jury of the Latin American Fashion Awards, which is taking place November 6th to 9th in the Dominican Republic. Stella McCartney is heading to Saudi Arabia to close Riyadh Fashion Week later this month. Not only is Icelandic jazz phenom Leve addressed by Emily Bodie for her current world tour, but the Grammy-winning singer-songwriter has just released a new capsule with Everlane of cozy sweats, of which a portion of the sales will go towards her foundation focused on funding youth orchestral programming. Sophia Richie Grange has launched a new sub-brand in partnership with Revolve and Forward. It's called SRG, like her initials, which at first glance looks to be sleek, solid dresses at a contemporary price point. As we all know, it can be quite difficult to find elegant, elevated dresses that don't completely break the bank, so this should do well because many of us rely on the workhorse dresses in our wardrobes, right? Speaking of workhorse, you've definitely seen this model before, right? An omnipresence in the world of e-com. Well, California's own Zinta Brakis is also an accomplished and avid horsewoman and polo player. This is the only way I want to do Coachella. Speaking of cool girls, Laura Brown and Christina O'Neill, two fashion editors I've long admired, have just released All the Cool Girls Get Fired, a brave and ballsy book that delves into their own career journeys, which culminated in ultimately both being let go from their respective titles. Speaking of firing, I want to fire my gardeners right now. Christina was the brilliant editor-in-chief of the Wall Street Journal magazine. She's now at Sotheby's. While Laura added her own irreverent stamp to InStyle. The book aims to dismantle the shame that many women go through, including Oprah Winfrey, who's featured in it, and tells her own story when things just don't work out work-wise. Speaking of stigmas, Skims' new G-strings beg the question, is it time we stop tearing a strip off our lady parts? Well, that wraps your fiery female-focused news fash. I'm Osha Lundstrom, and be sure to stick with me to stay up to date on all things fashion.